Okay, well, good morning or afternoon. We're playing Disco Elysium today. And yeah, there's a really low energy intro, but it's a low energy day. It's a chill day. I did my makeup and I got no more energy. I didn't even do the makeup right. If you can see the wings, which I hope you can't, because they're bad. They're uneven. We're not going to talk about them. Okay, so I have played this game a little bit before. That's a little loud. It's just been a very long time, so I'm just gonna I feel like that's me. I know dumb facts that don't make sense. Unstable, also me. Dumb as a rock, also me. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I feel like I need to be good with people. I feel like I don't wanna. I feel like I'm dumb as a rock. We'll go with that. Let's begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness.
It's a nice voice.
Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
That's a good day, in my opinion.
Ever.
Cool.
Never, ever.
Never,
ever, baby.
Alright.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives. Okay. That's great.
Yes, it is.
What was that about the ex?
An awareness creeps up on you.
My limbic
A mass
system.
lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line
I'm just a
of
meatball
questioning,
man.
and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
But what about my ex-wife?
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness.
My reptilian
It
brain.
is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
So, I picked the dumb as a rock archetype, right? Like, I don't know what you're saying. Like, pain. I like the Doctor Who reference. I'll on Z, man.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, borough.
I don't know what I'm
Not
doing.
you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
Yeah,
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there.
I'm tired of this.
Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Maybe. I like drinking.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I don't care, I'm an idiot.
Somewhere
I'm
in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation.
I'm alive.
Like a fly to the ointment. Your conscience sticks to it.
I love the writing.
Linden-headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
In my
The stench
head.
of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of
A
me.
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
close. I think that is not a great thing. If there's any comments or anything, I can't see them. I don't know how to do this kind of thing. How do I... You know what? Figure it out later. Okay. What if I... Oh. What's that? Let's get more drunk. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Why would I drink red wine? Why would I do that to myself? There's an empty cassette case. Hold tab. Oh! Let's get my pants. I think that would be good. Take pants. There is my shirt. Gotta go outside and be a productive member of society. Why is there... That's broken glass. I think I should go out this way.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I don't think I want to do this yet. Can I get my... Is that my tie?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
So I can just grab the tie and take the whole fan down, or... I know that said I'm dumb as a rock, but I'm not dumb.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
How do I not have a 100% chance?
You reach out to grab the tie. But
No!
what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain.
What?
Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones
But I want my
grinding in
tie!
your chest and keeping you from moving.
How did I mess up this bad?
For quite a long time.
What? I had a 92% success rate.
Still ongoing.
I'm dumb
Now
as a
is
rock.
a good time
guys.
to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
I guess no tie for me. I'm just gonna be a tieless bastard. I don't know. Can I put a reel on there? I had my... There you go. Can I... How do you...
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay. I guess that was me that did that. I guess it wasn't a very good song. Alright. Got my shoes. Or one shoe. Ready to take on the day. I must be messed up. Moving like this. Bottles in the bathtub. It's always good. Did I put my jacket on before my shirt? Yeah, I'm really out of it. What's that? It won't let me do it. Go to the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
That was me. I got all the masculine energy.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life,
Why
and
is the
even
mirror
the
talking
world
to me?
you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
I probably needed
With
it.
all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted a true act of self-annulment here.
What do I
As
look
you
like? Come on.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I can't be that ugly.
Behold.
I'm charming.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
I'm a
It
superstar.
appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
'Cause I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
I think I'm charming.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
I heard my heartbeat when I tried to get
Getting
die.
clever appears to make the expression even worse. Now it's mixed with smugness.
Locate the source of the expression or stop the... You know, if I failed trying to get my tie with a 92% success rate, I don't think I can get to that. Can I try for my tie again, please? I feel like that'll tie everything together, and I can become a superstar then.
This fan has 2 chain pulls.
Pull
A
in the
terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in
Well, I
your
can
brain.
probably try and find one.
It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Pull on the fan, pull the light bulb, so I can't. Fine, leave my tie. So I can go over here.
The window
Where's my
stands
other shoe?
broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that?
I don't know.
What are you even trying to do?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go out the window. Stop being so mean. Is this my conscience? It's rude as hell. Okay. There's that. 51. I can look at this. Something on it. Well, let's go to the table. Stealing monies. What is that? My other shoe. What is...
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Probably right. Oh, that's the red thing. Are those are like the sensations I go through? What's that? I think I'm dizzy from my crazy hangover. Okay, we'll go over here and we'll talk to her. We'll try that expression we were wearing earlier, and she'll definitely want to talk to us.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Am I an officer?
No,
Why'd you call me an
because you're a
officer?
police officer, sir. Okay,
Don't you forget it.
cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into
Okay.
character.
Whoa. Something wants to come out of you. A bit of vomit. Thankfully you keep it down, because your body does not control you.
That's right, mind over matter. How'd you know I'm a police
Sir.
officer?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
What
Couldn't
business is
say.
that?
In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I don't think that's a good idea. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer? Okay, but why don't I remember
Could it be because of the drinking?
No!
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
cool.
Don't be
let
so
me-
harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Of
Gonna
course.
keep going.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Got some
Yes.
questions for you. Where
You're
am
in a
I?
hostel, sir. We are in Revachol. Forever and
forever.
ever.
And ever, out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover.
What is
The
it they
dock
have against the
workers are
police
pretty
here?
cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. It's
Is
51.
it- What century?
The current century? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
You're not helping. How many centuries
Civilization
have
has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
there been? That's so
You're right.
funny.
There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay. You hear any of my drinking
There was the
episode last
usual
night?
ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't
Serious.
say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh,
Disco
yes.
music?
Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
I have a gorgeous voice, so I sing.
Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm articulate. It's just your ears. That's the problem. I can enunciate. They say wounded, do you mean in a cool way, like a wild
Yes.
beast?
It was very cool.
I'm very cool.
Then you
Really.
started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. You sure I wasn't
No.
being assaulted?
It didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Judging me?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Pride speed to hear this. Was there?
There
anything
was.
else?
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Sounds like you were in some real fundamental pain there, muscle man.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, I'll let you.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Bye, disco dancer. Steal the cigarettes.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Nice.
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. How
Ain't
very
smoking
astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I've already got alcohol, might as well add cigarettes.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man.
You're right.
A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
That's what I look like. I do look like a dragon, you're right.
Plus, smoking them gives massive
I get a
bonuses.
task. Wait, I don't want to bother her. Wait, what? Maybe I do.
The door is closed.
I feel like I've already bugged her enough. I'll be a good person. Okay. Go downstairs. What's all this? Else? Okay. This is okay. Alrighty. Nice place. Oh. That looks snazzy. I'll sing for everybody. I'll sing my sad songs from last night. Hello.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
What's with that attitude?
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
You know what? We got a mutual interest
A
in the bird.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Ste Koari's Skua."
I'll be nice and
Look,
help.
your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop. I talk to
He
whoever
pretends
I
not to hear
please.
you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Some tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
I think you're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I don't appreciate your tone. It's no way to
Oh,
talk to an
it's not?
officer.
You're right. It's not.
Are you the
No,
bartender?
I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You'd be better if you were a bartender. Give me another drink so I can go have another party in my room and trash another one.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Ooh, it's a
I have
difference.
3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
But you're not even cool enough to be a bartender. So where's
She
the
just,
actual one?
you know,
Where's she at?
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed.
Yes.
People need to know your vast oceanic soul,
My soul is
utterly,
immense.
and it needs to be heard through a PA system
Absolutely.
by other people,
Yes.
whether they like it or not.
Yes.
Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church
I
song
knew
from
it.
that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church song. Who's laughing now? No one.
I really know how to bring the mood down.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
And now I need to. Alright. What's that? I can't get there. What's that? That's good. I guess I can't go in here yet. Okay. Ooh. $1,600.
Hello, sweetie.
Hey,
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
I do what I want. He can wait as long as I want him to. What's that? Oh, that must be on the other side. Okay, fine.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
I'm not late. I'm fashionably late.
As you
So-
approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Okay, we're friends. We're
Hello.
good.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize
Sure.
he's waiting for your name.
I can try to invent a name. Yeah, we'll try it.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
Didn't process.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You made
If
it?
you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you
Sure.
mapped out the
You mean
initial
I'm not a real
interview?
police officer? I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Yeah.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the current
This guy can
case.
see right through me.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know. Yeah, I don't like that.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
I mean, unless someone else
This
took
is
it
the
down.
first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Look at me. You think I can climb a tree?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Fine.
We
What's
should
one
go
more
there
day?
as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
How can you be so sure of the police? What I can probably.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
That's why he's so patient with me.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
Okay.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. I feel like I should find
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
I have to get the body before
Lieutenant
my badge.
Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Alright. So I need to go back and talk to the. Yeah, I gotta The cafeteria manager, sorry, not the bartender. Hey, bud.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you
Very
approaching.
unimpressive.
He
Mine's
drops
better.
the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The harbinger of ruin. I can give a fake name. I'm in between.
Fantastic.
It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on a.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sounds like a you problem.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
You'd be more chill if you were a bartender.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
That's suspicious. You're very suspicious,
No,
sir.
I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, so we
This
have
sounds
her
like
number.
something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias
Oh,
I
many
manage.
cafeterias. You're so important. I'm better than you.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
What the? Who, me?
Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
You do I have
Yes,
questions?
yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
I can't think of a single thing. Wait, why did Sylvie
She
go
went away because none of your business.
That's the second time
Oh
you've
my
avoided the
god,
subject.
what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
You're a jerk.
I don't know
Amy.
who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you
What
kill
are you,
him?
crazy? Of course I didn't kill
You're
him.
seeming really agitated, bro. I don't know.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
No,
kill
I
him?
didn't.
You can tell
I
me.
didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why'd you have
Do
to kill
I
him?
have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of
What
killing
are
him?
you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else
He
then?
ignores you.
Ignoring a police officer?
More. Press on. Push through.
Did you kill
Fuck
Sylvie?
you, man.
Oh, getting agitated.
That's enough.
You have not entirely
That's
convinced
a
me.
real pity.
Well, where's the body
Behind
you
this
killed?
building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there?
That's
then?
easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
That's
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
I don't know, you
Oh,
should.
you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
Why?
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
What's it about?
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
For what?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing
Extortion.
you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What exactly is
What are you,
money?
brain damaged?
Might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Why do I need it? Is this money? I'm not giving him my coins.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I just want to arrest him, but I kind of want to get going.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Let's get going. Okay.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I
But
have
you've
one?
been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't
South.
really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Kind of what I'm already doing now. Sing karaoke, inspect the body, report bad's missing. Who made the call? Pay for damages. What is it? Okay. So I can get bonuses. Temporary research bonus. Less composure. I'm a little confused. So no one can kick you out and never pay rent. What? Okay. Anyway, I need to get on with this. So let's go. I guess out this way. This way. Oh, I can't use the summer door. Oh, who are you?
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your
Did
fingers
he hoist the
itch.
guy in the tree?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I feel like the
It's a
plastic
dock
is
worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Of course I do.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Let's make a note.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine.
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Why is he sleeping
Possibly
during the day?
because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Okay. Took me like 40 minutes just to get out here.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions
Of course.
for you.
What can I help you with?
I guess.
Of course. Where to?
What is in the west? What's in the south and the east?
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
North.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally. Even all the way over here. There's a drop of death in the spring air.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Who are you
Me?
exactly?
I am just a gardener.
Oh, you've got access to the trees
She
then.
hides it well. But behind the sweat and dirt there is something else. In her rigid posture.
And what are you
I am
doing here?
working.
On what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
those gloves aren't my style.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
Thank you. What's this? Oh, I didn't click on that. Oh, that's nice. I guess we can talk to you.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a
I am the
traveler.
law. Oh, what's
It's
going
the
on?
jam, my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You could almost taste it.
What's the
It's a
jam?
traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight, no explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Cool. Smokes. Wait. Didn't realize I could go all the way around. Oh, where's the cigarettes?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Nice.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chestpiece. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
Has someone shot it?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
We'll just say
Why
target
not?
practice.
What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
I already know I'm not gonna pass that, so let's get out of here. No, they said there were cigarettes. No, monies. Oh, wait. What's in here? More money? Sure.
small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
That'll be nice.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
I guess I gotta be a dick.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
You're no fun. Maybe she's the murderer. And now we're not gonna find out because of you. Okay, well, let's go back. We'll check this out first. Then we'll find the body. Let's get over here. Oh, it's gonna walk all the way around. The movement is a little weird. Guess I'm not gonna find the cigarettes. But... oh, I can make a call from his car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Alright, let's...
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
What are we looking at? What is this machine? But I need to
The
get this
frequency
done.
tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
I'm just gonna be
This is
serious.
Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Saved.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Hi, it's me. I work at your station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
Not good.
10-18. 10-20. Over.
These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over. 10-9. Repeat message. Over.
My badge is not
10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
10, 20, 23, 24.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Who lost his badge?
Oh, everybody.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Okay, well, we know my name.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
That went over my head.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
You guys are
What's
bullies.
going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
I'm Hobo Cop.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough of this. I've other
10-9,
things.
come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
I have a gun.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
I didn't find one.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't know.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
We're not gonna tell them that.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. 10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over. Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Affirmative.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener. Oh, man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Last I checked, but you know, last night was pretty wild.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
I feel like that second option is very inappropriate. So
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
you are relaying everything they're saying.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
Yeah.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Some nerve you've got. And you're bald.
Sure, vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate? Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom
Yeah,
we're talking about.
Bullying isn't funny, dude.
Tell him to apologize right now.
No.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
If you don't like the fallout, don't fuck with the
Like
fallout.
he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Yes.
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I'm good without my gun.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I am in dire need of
10-4,
financial.
I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but
I need money.
What does he want now?
Money.
he's asking for money.
Yeah.
Is he fucking kidding?
No.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Shit.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It's
He
paramount. to the
says it's
investigation.
important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Nothing is working.
Fine.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Need information.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM? Let me figure out what would be the best way.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
Okay. Any news from
10.
my family?
Excuse me, sir. Over.
Just thought you might
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over.
What? If you got my
What is it? He's still on the line?
Yes.
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
I don't trust
Tell
you.
him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Fine.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger
Guys
that.
are an
10-10. Over and out.
Okay. Sorry, wasted a ton of time with that. Let's just go find the body. Gosh, I'm slow. Now I need to check everything so I can find my badge. Oh, more bottles. Great.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Gosh, I'm terrible at this.
No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street
Oh.
sweeper just sweep them away.
What kind of vehicle drove
Hard to
through
say.
here?
Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
I'm a terrible cop. Oh, wait. Where's that?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta.
Okay. I don't have time for that. I got a body to look at. Oh.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're
I don't think
hungover.
I've passed a single
These
check.
are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Okay.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's
I knew
why
it.
they're too orderly.
I'm big brain.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Okay.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh my god.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about justice.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Yay. Okay. Oh, move. Out of my way. Okay. I think I want to go back down and get that body down from the tree. I don't really trust my physical prowess. What's that? Okay. Well, guess we'll talk to him.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen
He's been here for
and ready
7
to
days
burst.
and we haven't done anything.
His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Get out of here, kids. What are y'all doing here?
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah! Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
No. No. Can I get it down?
There he still is, looking.
Okay, hey, bud. Can I...
Yes?
Can we... You seem to be following me. Okay, well, no. I've looked at the body. Suppress the urge to throw. Okay, so I have to try to not throw up.
There he still is.
Okay.
Look, as you breathe in,
Yay!
the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel, fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Looks out of
It
place.
is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching,
By
baby!
catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
Yes.
It means disciplinary hearing.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
It's gonna fall on me. isn't
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
it? That's a bad
You're
idea,
going to
isn't
pull
it?
his head off.
He's already...
Do it, homo!
I'm not a
Stop
whore.
obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case. What are you
He doesn't
trying
know.
to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
There may be clues inside the boot.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides, there's no way you are getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing left on him?
You're sure
right.
there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Alright, got it.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso cut. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Is that a word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
It's a bad time
Extremely.
for a drink. So what kind of rope is
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
it?
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I miss
So am I.
taking the jacket off. We're getting
He
serious.
wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
We'll let him work. He's more qualified than I am.
Kuno? What the fuck is that?
Jesus.
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
What do we need it for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure. Just don't lose it.
I don't lose anything.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further.
Look
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
What, does he speak to me if I...
The corpse is dead silent.
Really?
You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
I didn't ask you.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
Okay.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Okay.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His
How do I
torso.
get him
Are
down?
you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
I think we're good.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance.
Let's
And even if
not
we do,
it.
there's the question of cutting it.
Could someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Who's below?
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Okay.
Climb
Some
up there
branch?
and saw the branch?
Yeah.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy
Well,
than
you're
it
not
looks.
helping. You're
And
not
I don't
giving
see
me
any
any
good way
ideas.
up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Sure.
There has to
seems
be a
dangerous.
less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Can we ask
I
for
was
help?
really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Confirmed. It's unsafe.
Consider
But
other
what
options.
other options? The corpse twists on the
We
belt.
can
Yeah!
shoot him down.
Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
You're violent, jeez.
How? It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work.
What would you
It
know?
will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
If I can
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
"A lot of
Sounds
things
like you're
were
just a
wrong
bad
with that
shot."
The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
God damn it, get your shit together. No.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
That's what I was saying.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I feel like that's a bad
It's
idea.
bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
Okay.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
What is wrong with you kids?
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Close your left eye first. Say shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
This is so messed up.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the...
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Jeez, I don't want to point the gun. Okay, that is bad. I will not do that. I shot the corpse.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood. Only a murky sludge dripping down
Lieutenant
his belly.
shot first.
The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Yikes. Heal myself. How?
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Ask for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window. Surely.
Start crying. It's sensitive.
I agree. Police work is overrated. It is trying and stressful. However, it is still our job to get the dead body down from the tree.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Both of you guys are just ridiculous.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
We shouldn't trust him. That's preposterous.
That's preposterous! What are you, a fucking earl?
We still need to get him down somehow.
But
the bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
Okay, let's get to it then. And I am probably gonna leave this off here. It's already been like 40 minutes an hour, so. Alright. Save that. And main menu. Come on.